Alright, you beautiful peoples of the internet, Glyn here. I'm back with another tech review. This one, I've purchased it out of my own money, and it's going to be a webcam. Now, although I'm filming this on a webcam, I will compare it to the one I'm filming on. Now, this cost me the grand pricely sum of £12.99. So it's the JIGA Streamcam. And we'll get on over now and do the unboxing, and we'll take a look at it. I haven't plugged it in, I haven't tried it, so you're learning as much as I am. Okay, let's get over to the unboxing and we'll crack on with that. So first of all, we'll have a look at the box. Company called JIGA Stream Webcam 3 colors lighting mode. So this is what is slightly unusual, is that it'll have a light on it. And there are a few other things here: microphone, auto-focusing, the light, H.264 recording. If I'm zooming on that, not sure if it's going to pick it up on the camera here, but here's your specifications down here. All in all, quite a nice little box. Full 1080p HD apparently. Let's get on and open it up. First off, I notice there's something in the background, and then right at the back, oh look, we get a little tripod, one of these little bendy tripods. So that's a nice little inclusion. Do like little free gifts, didn't realise it came with that. We'll just stick this down here out the way. Right, let's get on to the webcam part. So it looks like there's nothing else in there. Unfortunately, it's in a nasty plastic. So here's the webcam. Now it's got the lead built in. Let's check the length of the lead. I'm guessing it's going to be about 4 or 5 feet. Bear with me while I just pull this clip out. I'm not sure if I'm going the right way or not. Right, that's out the way. And I'm going to give it a quick... Yes, it's about 5 foot or so. About 5 foot in length. So it's very... I have to say it's a very cheapy plastic construction compared to my Offer webcam. And this again is quite a sort of cheap plastic construction as well. All these stickers and labels off. I think they've got... Well, that might be a sticky background. Let me just check on that. I may be able to stick it in place. Oh no, it's an actual rubber. That's supposed to come off. It's got a nice little rubber background there, so it'll not scratch your TV screen or whatever. And I think then it must have another one on here. It's quite tricky to pull off, but there is a plastic label on there. So overall thoughts? Well, the build quality isn't fantastic, but I mean, once these things are up and in place, then you don't tend to move them and knock them about too much. So let's hope that its functionality is better than its build quality. But I'm not going to knock it too much. I mean, 12 quid. I mean, it's the price of a pizza, isn't it? Right, so next off we'll go and plug this in and we'll have a little look what it looks like and what I look like through it. And I'll do a side-by-side using the Offer webcam that you saw me at the start of the video. So this is a little look of it at its ring light function. Obviously when I do turn the ring light on, it's going to start blowing out the camera. Let's looking into it. Essentially you touch the metal, well it's not metal, it's plastic, but you touch this metal looking part and that will turn the light on. Now that's the lowest setting, middle, high, but if you hold your finger on it, that's turning it off. And I've now gone to like a white light mode. Hold a finger down and it'll change, that's like the yellowish light. And then I believe that's both yellow and white light together. So you've got white light, yellow light, and then a combination. If I show you the background, it's quite dim in here at the minute. I've closed the curtains. There is a little bit of light feed as it is the middle of the day. You can see I use it a bit like a torchlight. You can see that it's lighting up the wall, and you can see the shadow behind me. So it is actually quite a bright camera. That's the lighting functionality shown off. I'm going to get now to its ability to retain object detail at close and far range. Focus in test without ring light on. Focus in test with ring light set to full power. Right, so I've got both webcams up here now and they're both recording. We can definitely see that one, I haven't labelled them yet. There's your guess, which one's the offer webcam? Webcam that costs between £30 and £40, and which one is the cheap webcam with the light, which is about £12.99. Now I will say at the moment both these webcams are zoomed in on OBS, so what I'm going to do now is adjust to give them a very fair look. So I'll go and do that now. So bear with me while I just adjust the two webcams, and we'll have a proper side by side. Right, so as you can see now, I've got both cameras side by side. This is how you would see it on your screen. Now I could push them and put them at full screen for you to see which one's which. Now looking at this, I've actually forgotten which one is which, so I'm going to put my finger right in front of one of them. Right, there's my fingernail, so I know which one's which. My fingernail right in front of that one, so I know which one's which. Now looking here on OBS, one of them is fairly clear, but can you see motion difference? I can see a bit of motion difference. I would say this one here, where my finger is, where the end of my finger is definitely, well, the top left is definitely got better motion. But one of them does have to seem to be a little, picking up a little bit more clarity and colour, a little sharper in focus. Now I will put you out of the misery. The top left is the offer webcam, 30, 35 to 40 quid. The bottom right corner is the JIGA webcam. Now I haven't turned the light on, so I'm going to do that now. You just, it's like one of those, you know, those lamps you get and you touch them and they come on. So this is it on its lowest lighting. Hold on, I'm going to turn the lights off in the room. Alexa, lights off. Right, so just to give this a fair test now. So I have the only lighting that's on my face at the minute is coming from the monitors in front of me. And it obviously looks that the JIGA camera is already a little bit lighter and a little bit more exposed than the offer webcam, which is quite surprising actually. I'm quite surprised by that. Do a close up of my old hands. I can definitely see a little bit of posterization. I'm going to turn the light on now. So that's the first light. I'll put my hand up. Now it has 3 light settings. I'm going to go for the second light setting. Trying out the focus here. And I'm going to go for the brightest light setting, which to be fair is quite bright. It overexposes when I first put my hand there. I tell you what, it is definitely focusing quicker than the offer. The Offer, I would say though, the clarity on the Offer is a little bit better. So this is a recording from the JIGA Webcam, an audio recording. This is no filters on whatsoever. So I'll say nothing for 2 seconds. So that was just in case it's picking up any background noise, and now we'll do a 1-2 test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is now a recording of audio from the JIGA Webcam with some noise gate suppression, some compressor on there, all done through the OBS. So I'll do a quiet. Now I'll do a counting test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is an audio test of the sound coming out of the Offer webcam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is an audio test from the Offer webcam with filters enabled, noise gate, compressor, noise suppression. That was a silent test. Now we'll do a counting test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what you can see here, I've got it set up like as if I was going to stream to maybe Twitch or YouTube. So I've set it up as if it was a stream cam, which is what the camera is designed for. But I'm not using the audio out of the camera because I have listened to it and I don't think it's really suitable for audio capture so much. But normally if you are going to be doing streaming using this ring light stream cam, then you would probably have your own microphone like I've got set up here, either a USB condenser microphone or a little lavalier mic or something like that. But as a webcam, that's fine, isn't it? I mean, this is how you'd normally set it up with a smaller in picture. So for $12.99, if you're thinking about doing Twitch streams or that type of thing, I think it's an absolute stonking value. So I'm going to go off now and we're going to do a roundup off the review. But this is just, you know, if you are into streaming and you want to think, oh, you know, I can't afford one of these £100 stream cameras like some of these guys have. Well, this $12.99 stream camera is perfectly acceptable. Right, to round up about the JIGA webcam, I mean, it's £12.99. You can't expect miracles, but as far as a webcam and the quality of a static image is fantastic. Now, when images move, either slow panning, yes, there's a lot of posterization. You can see it in my face as I'm talking. There's a bit of blurry out. But if you were just going to use this as a stream cam for video games like I showed earlier, where most of the picture is the game you're playing and you're going to be sort of up in the top corner here on a little box, perfect for that. Absolutely fine for that. No problems at all. You're not going to see the graininess that you're seeing now because you're just going to be a little head in the corner moving. So I think as a stream cam it's great, but if you want to do like maybe like I'm doing now, full screen YouTube videos, and say you want to do things like makeup tutorials or something like that with the camera, yeah, I don't think it's going to be very suitable for that. But for Zoom calls, so long as you've got a different microphone, I think it's going to be fine for. Like I say, mostly for streaming, Zoom calls, whatever else you may want to use a webcam for, it should be pretty fine. The frame rates, it says 30. Yeah, I think it is, but there's you can see a lot of posterization or graininess in any moving image. So whatever's going on in the background, the processing obviously isn't too great. But I mean, $12.99, if you need a webcam, you've got to get one, and you want it for streaming and you can't afford maybe the 40-50 quid one like the Offer one can do, or maybe you've got more money than that and you can afford a 100 quid one, well obviously that's what you go for. But if you're on a budget, there's nothing wrong with this at all. You can use it for your Zoom calls, use it for your streaming. So I'm quite impressed. $12.99, it's a bargain. Is it fantastic? Well, no, it's not fantastic at all, but you know, you get your money, you pays your money, you get your choice, or whatever the saying is. I do like the feature of the ring light on there. That's quite good if it's a darker environment. When I did that little stream test, it was dark in the room, so it lit up my face pretty well, and as you can see, that's what your use is. Go for it. So this has been Glyn, and this has been the JIGA webcam, cheap webcam, where I've tested it up against my offer webcam, which isn't that much more. It's 35-40 quid. I will sort of leave links to where I got them. They're both from Amazon. Leave them in the description. And if you like the video, smash the like button and consider a subscribe. Anyway, this has been Glyn on Cheapskate Gaming out, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye now.